Hey everybody, this is week 4 of us raising our Cornish cross chicks. Been very wet out here today, most of the week. Had a lot of rain. Been real soggy. Kind of hard to get up in the mornings to come out here when it's that way. But chickens got to get fed, and that's what we're doing today on Pekin Knoll Farms. So we've had a lot of rain. Quite a bit of rain, actually, more than I thought we would have. But it's kind of eased up, and hopefully the ground will dry up, because the ground is very saturated. Makes it a little difficult to get up in the morning knowing that you're going to have to drag a chicken tractor across the wet, soggy ground. But it's got to be done, and that's what we're doing. So week 4 is in the books. Been very, very wet. We've had so much rain that the ground can't absorb anymore. On top of that, it's just been very busy. We've had some family obligations and some things like that. So we found ourselves this last week having to move the chicken tractors a few times a day, and we had to do that in order to keep the ground from getting all tore up and the chickens from being in a mud hole, just for the fact of all the water laying on the ground. In the videos you could see where the main areas where it rained the most, and we moved those areas. We moved that chicken tractor twice a day, those areas, just to keep it from being all marred up and muddy. And it kept the chickens a little bit more comfortable, and even though we were moving them onto more wet ground, it just kept the mud factor down a little bit. Also, you just the fact that you walk out here on the ground, and everywhere you walk, it was like walking on a sponge. Water would squish out from underneath your feet, and so hopefully the rains are behind us. Today's not supposed to be a slight chance today, and then I don't think any rain for the next few days, but it's going to be hot and humid. It's kind of pretty humid today. Got a little light breeze, but that kind of helps. But hopefully it dries out. But here's our chickens. So in the video, you see me feeding the chickens. I'm not moving the tractor during the day. I'm moving, or in the morning. I'm moving it in the evenings now, just because it fits my schedule a little better. A lot going on in the mornings between trying to get up, feed the chickens, and get everything going, and then move the chicken tractor and all that. As you've seen in the video, I did pour the feed down into the chicken tractor. I got a little feed trough I made in there. One of the things, one of the reasons why I'm doing that is, when it comes feed time, you open that lid, they're all wanting to fly out, and it just makes it a little easier just to pour the feed down in there. Sometimes I don't pour it directly on the ground, but sometimes I will sprinkle a little bit on the ground or some of their treats on the ground, just to get them distracted, so I can raise the lid, get everything out of there real quick, and go from there. That way we can move the tractor. But like I said, it's been a busy week. We've had a lot going on. It's been a busy month actually. We've had graduations and grandkids born, and a weddings coming up, things like that. So it's been pretty busy. Other than that, work this next week. We're gonna keep doing the same thing, keep moving the chickens. Hopefully it dries out a little bit. We need it to dry out. It's getting pretty nasty out here. Just because the water has nowhere to go, the ground can't absorb it anymore. So hopefully the rains clean up or straighten up, and I think we got 3 or 4 days here where it's not going to rain. But then it looks like maybe another week of hit and miss rain ahead of that or behind that. So hopefully it dries up. If you got any questions and comments, please leave them right here below. Please hit subscribe, please hit like, and hope everybody has a good week, and I'll see you next week.